Hi everyone, welcome back to my art studio. My name is Christine Burke. Thank you so much for being here today. My YouTube channel is a place where you can unleash your creativity and feed your creative soul. In last week's video, we talked about doodling and the benefits of doodling, which are many, such as it can help you focus, concentrate, and listen. It's a place where you can feel and understand your emotions, and it also helps you calm down and relax. Today, we're going to talk about a specific doodling technique from my book, The Well-Nourished Artist, 8 Ways to Feed Your Creative Soul. It is called Dream Doodles, and it also has amazing calming benefits. And this technique all started with this painting. Let me share with you the story behind this painting. And I'm going to just read it right from my book. For as long as I can remember, my daughter relentlessly begged for a dog. I think dog was her first word. As she got older, she would look online, research types of dogs, and ask us to take her to dog shelters to find a dog. She drew pictures of the dog she wanted and hung them all over the house. Now, I had nothing against dogs. I had them growing up and loved them, but wasn't sure if I wanted to take on the responsibility of owning a dog as an adult. One day I said to her, I know, how about I paint you a picture of a dog? She laughed and said, yes, but I still want a real one. So, on a cold November night, I started a painting called Welcome Home. It was a nighttime snow scene with a house and a path to the house. My daughter and son were walking up the path, and a dog was running to greet them. My daughter loved it. In fact, I think this gave her more momentum. Her campaign for a dog became even stronger. She spent countless hours online trying to figure out which type of dog would be best for us. She decided upon a Morkie, a Maltese and Yorkie mix. One weekend, the local pet shop had a Morkie up for adoption. So next thing you know, we were meeting this dog. They weren't sure of the dog's age. They thought maybe he was 6. All I know is he was crazy, chasing the other dogs, biting them, and going to the bathroom everywhere in the store. There was no way I was ready to bring this dog home. My daughter pouted as we left the pet store. But this didn't stop her. We went home and she got back on the computer and announced that the pet store a few towns over just got some Morkies. Can we look at them, please? She begged. I reluctantly agreed and said to her, we will look, but we are not leaving with a dog. She jumped out of the car when we got there, ran right up to the salesperson and asked him where the Morkies were. He walked us over to their cage, and I saw the look of disappointment on her face. These Morkies were black, and she wanted a lighter colored one. This girl sure had a clear picture in her mind of what she wanted. The salesperson said, there are some light-colored Morkies at our other location. Next thing you know, we were in the car, driving across town to the other location. We walked in and she spotted 2 of them that she loved. One was mild and one was wild. The salesperson took us to the play area and let us spend time with each of them. The wild one immediately took a liking to us. He licked my face and neck and snuggled into me like he had found his home. The salesman said they were running a special that day. I got my bearings together and said firmly, we are only looking today. We are not leaving with a dog. Well, to make a long story short, we did leave with a dog, the wild one. For some reason, the salesperson wanted us to have this dog. He kept cutting the price and even started throwing other items in on the deal. It was the eve of Valentine's Day, so he said, I will give you a red coat for him. Just like that, we had a new addition to our family. A few days later, my daughter noticed the painting that I had created for her. Mom, look, she said, the dog you painted looks just like Cody. And he even has a red coat. I also realized that I created this painting in November, right near the day our bundle of energy was born. Maybe I should start painting what I want to bring into my life. I thought to myself, as I stared at the painting. Wow, I thought to myself, did my daughter's focused energy and drawings and my painting bring this cute little furry dog that I didn't want at the time into my life, or was it just by chance? There was something to this, I knew. So I started experimenting with doodles and sketches, and I realized right away, obviously, because I didn't want the dog, that it wasn't about getting what you want. This time of sketching and doodling became a place where I could put my desires and my worries. It was a place of just kind of handing them over and letting them go. Then I started reading so many different books on the topic of visualization and surrender. I read Norman Vincent Peale's book, Positive Imaging. It's a book about visualization and prayer to enhance the power of positive thinking. I started reading books by Florence Scovel Shinn and books on surrender by Tosha Silver. After all my reading and experimenting with my little drawings, I started doing this technique, which I later called Dream Doodles, that is in my book. It's a 4-step activity that I will share with you now. Okay, step 1 of the Dream Doodles is easy enough. For step 1, all you need to do is gather some materials, which are very easy. A sketchbook to draw your Dream Doodles and something to write with. I'm using markers, so I'll mention this kind that I'm using in the description below, but you can use anything you'd like, pencil, pen, markers. Okay, step 2, we're just going to get clear on some of the desires we might have in our life and also our worries. Worries and desires are they're very similar, pretty much the same, I think. Maybe you desire a new job, or you worry about money, or maybe you desire a new love or a new dog. All of our desires and worries are unique, and there really is no right or wrong answer. Okay, step 3, I'm going to show you. We're going to actually draw the Dream Doodles. I find that these are best to do first thing in the morning or at night. You could just it only takes about 5 minutes to sketch or doodle. You could draw symbols or pictures of these desires or worries, and we're not going to care what they look like. They're just for you, and so just be free. You can also add in words. You can actually, do them as words, like doodle words of what you want to bring into your life or your worries. With all that's been going on in the world right now, I have been drawing lots of things around world healing and healthy people and healthy eating. And then I usually just draw some personal things, maybe things about my children or things I'm worrying about. Remember, you can draw whatever is right for you. Some people might draw a trip, which we can probably all use right now, or a new job, financial freedom, a loving relationship. This is whatever you want. This is just for you. So I usually begin by drawing some thumbnail sketch boxes. And there's my dog barking in the background. So you don't have to do these, but then I'll draw things inside here and then I doodle around the page. And that is all there is to it. This simple little activity that I find makes such a difference. It gives you a place to put your worries and your desires, and it's kind of like a God box. And as you can see, mine are far from perfect, but it really doesn't matter. They're just for me. I started drawing flowers in the grass, but this marker was too thick, so I just covered it up. So they're just for you. So it has a lot of benefits. It does get your creative juices flowing. It also gives you a place to put your worry. I mean, just trying this activity after you're done, you just feel something come off your shoulder, like something lifted, a weight lifted off your shoulders. I find it's best to do in the morning to get your day going, or at night before you go to bed. It just gives you a place to put your worries, especially before you go off to sleep. Which leads us to step 4, the most important part. You have to let go. Let go of the control of how you want things to work out. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed today's Dream Doodle video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also share it with your friends. I would also love for you to share what you did your Dream Doodles on. You can comment about that below. And remember, when we let go, the universe has an amazing way of bringing us what we need, like this little fairy friend who brings so much love. We all can use a little more of that in this time. Also, speaking of love, if you check out my t-shirt, this is from my friend Claire from Potty Mouth. She creates her own shirts. I'll put that in the links below. And next video, we'll be doing a acrylic paint, step-by-step acrylic painting lesson on canvas. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Bye. Say goodbye. Have a great day.